The history of the Garner Hound. The grand champion, Spike ROM, 5-time dogfighting winner. The respect for the grand champion Spike, and the great support from the fans. They paved the way for his name to be remembered forever. Spike is the son of the dog Snooty ROM, from Woods, and the female Black Betty, from Middleton. His father, Snooty, was a red and white dog with a black muzzle. He was with Maurice Carver. He was the offspring of the Norman Cross. He is the son of Hooton's dog Snake. His mother was a female, from Riley, Missy, from Art. Snooty was a great fighter, like any other that crossed the ring. Snooty has many scars across his face from his struggles. Mainly in the fight against the champion, Rascal, from Crenshaw. The Rascal, who made Snooty's worst scars, next to his nose. James Crenshaw and Ronnie Hyde lived nearby. After much talk about these two super dogs, they combined the fight. Rascal and Snooty fought for nearly 2 hours. Hyde caught Snooty, thus losing the fight. Both dogs came back in the scratch. Rascal hurt Snooty's nose a lot. Ronnie Hyde was so nervous about losing the match that he dumped Snooty in the back of an old pickup truck and drove away. Miss Crenshaw took care of Snooty. Snooty recovered. Ronnie Hyde came back for his dog a few weeks later. Snooty won 2 matches, and lost 2. Snooty's sister is Carver's champion Buck Widow. The bitch Buck Widow was a winner of 4 fights. The female Black Betty, from Middleton, came straight from Texas. Cecil Middleton went to Raymond Holt's backyard. And he bought Black Betty, who was twice Holt's dog Jeremiah. When Middleton bought it, they were still breastfeeding. The bitch was an extraordinary producer in her time. Although she was a small dog, she produced small dogs, but very skillfully. She also produced Casper, and Johnny Young's grand champion Face. The dog Face was a 7-time dogfighting winner. So Spike is not that dog by chance. He was put on a rapid test 4 times by his trainer and conditioner. And he showed promise. The trainer's name was Atlas Brewer. On December 5, 1981, at the age of 2, Spike met Spruill's dog Petty in his first fight. Petty is of the Boomerang lineage with Cowboy. Petty suffered severe chest damage early on. Despite having fought with determination, Petty was unable to make the second scratch. And Spike won the fight in 40 minutes. Spike's second fight was against a half-brother of the champion Jeep. That dog belonged to the Lord Hargroves. This fight was the toughest one that Spike participated in. The dog, Mr. Hargroves, the Bay, was a dog with a quick mouth and a strong bite. In the 45 minutes of the fight, a quick scratch was made. In Spike, a piece of his upper lip was missing. The rhythm of the fight began to weigh against Bio. The spike has found its way to the chest. For the next 15 minutes, Spike fought in a way that made the dogman impressed. With a duration of 2 hours, Harry's dog did not make it back to the fight. And Spike becomes a 2-time winner. Watson and Peeler from Tennessee brought their dog, Spence, for the 3rd fight, by Spike. Spence and the line, grand champion Peter of Reddick. He had won before in 2 hours, and impressed everyone with his gameness. Egan Skinner was in that fight, as well as Spike's first 2 fights. He was betting on the other dog. Egan didn't like Spike. He came on this day to recover the money he had already lost, betting against Spike. From the beginning of the fight, Spike surpassed Spence in every way. Spike managed to bite Spence's chest hard. 26 minutes into the fight, Spence refused to return to the fight. Spence, after a while, won another fight. That fight lasted 2 hours, but Edgen didn't get any money back that night. And Spike became the Spike champion, with 3 combat victories. Spike's 4th fight was against a dog called Pig, from the New Jersey Boys. Pig won 2 fights, for Jarrett, he is the son of the Red Champion. Spike's ability made Pig fight defensively from the start. Pig has proven to be able to adapt to Spike's fighting style. After an hour and 10 minutes, the Spike nailed the bite. And the next 19 minutes, Spike showed a lot of strength in the mouth. And even though the Pig struggled until the hour, 29-minute mark, showing gameness, he was pulled from the fight, thus becoming champion Spike, 4 times winner of combat. Spike's 5th match took place in Little Rock, Arkansas. He fought a dog which was in the hands of Tommy Curry. Tommy, at that time, was a top dogman from Louisiana. It was on a hot day, plus Spike, it showed early on, and we had no doubts. After 30 minutes of severe punishment, the Texas dog couldn't take it anymore. He did not return to the fight, in his 3rd scratch. So Spike becomes Great Spike Champion. 5-time winner, combat. The Great Champion Spike would mainly bite the chest and the shoulders. It was with that bite that he landed his deadly blows. Pig, for example, he fought for an hour. But when Spike got there, he bit so hard. At the 1 hour and 29-minute mark, as at 29 minutes, his mouth was his most lethal weapon. He had a heavy build, but he was fast, like a fine-boned dog. The Spike weighed 30 pounds. Tom told me that on a scale of 1 to 10 for speed, he was an 8, and for mouth, he was a 10. The tone, I would like to add some points, in addition to the normal story. It would be about why Tone is creating dogs from the direction of Chinaman, and why he is not creating, in the direction of Spike. And the Tone said, dogs from the direction of Champion Chinaman are much more predictable to breed than Spike dogs. Let me expand on this to add that Grand Champion Spike was nowhere near the ideal pit dog build, and that most dogs built that way don't work like Spike. Of all the heavy bully son dogs I've bred, nearly 10% of the puppies will have heart murmurs, and 5% to 10% will have vaginal dysphagia. I have found this to be true of all bully son strains except the Honey Bunch. And the absence of that in Honey Bunch makes me distrust its pedigree. So I asked Tom Garner, how is Grand Champion Spike used in the creations you are making now? Tom replied, some of the best dogs in Frisco come from Spike bitches. I still have Spike's sperm in storage, and I will be breeding that sperm with a Spike daughter, Goodson's Dozer, an honest bitch. This will yield 3/4 Spike, 1/8 Honey Bunch, 1/16 Crenshaw Otis, and 1/16 Finley Bow. Spike has been producing far above average as it is a matter of record. When he bred a bitch from the Spanky line to Bullwinkle, he produced Champion Spanky Dan of Hillbilly. Tom Garner had a bitch in the early 80s named Patty who was the daughter of Pistol Pete and Texas Tess. When bred to Big Champion Spike she produced Champion Susie of Blankenship and 2-time winner Billy Boy of Walston. Tommy Curry crossed Spike with a daughter of the champion alligator, crossed with his sister, Susan Renee. From there came the fighter 3 times winner, once loser, the champion Spiky and his sister, who won 2 fights. And the best, dog Doc Holliday, he won 5 unofficial fights, and 2 official ones. One of these fights was against Leon, from J. Mayfield. Leon was the brother of champion Leroy, from COY. DOC Holliday won this fight in 2 hours. This fight, it comes down to dogs of the line, grand champion Spike of Garner. He was a well-mannered, strong-willed super dog who had it all. Old Egan Skinner never got his money back as he lost all 4 times he saw Spike fight. Egan just couldn't see past his wallet. And he didn't realize that to beat Spike, you would have to kill him. My name is Rodolpho Luiz, and I invite everyone to enjoy the knowledge of this wonderful breed. Subscribe so you don't miss the next video. God bless you all. I went.